All right, black and white sports supporters. Well, when all else fails, when it seems like nobody is caring about your CBA anymore because the NBA gambling situation sucked all the air out of the basketball room and the basketball world, to be honest. When all of that happens, signal from the bullpen, Caitlin Clark's name. Now, it's funny because Stephanie White was just talking about, people are using Caitlin Clark's name. People are using Caitlin Clark's name, including you, question mark, to draw attention. Just wondering, you're doing it right now during the very podcast that everybody said, she didn't say what she said about Kelsey Mitchell, and you're supposed to take it this way and not this way and not literally and blah. Okay. All that aside, here we go. By the way, Collier was awfully quiet when Caitlin Clark was getting her brains beat out last year. In 2024, the rookie season. Where were you? Where were you? I mean, look, is she coming to grips with the fact that Caitlin Clark is the whole damn league, nothing but the league, it's so help me God? Is she coming to facts with that? Maybe. Good. I don't know if these players were in denial. Hell, I don't know what they're thinking. But let me summon Caitlin Clark's name for the sake of the CBA. Here we go. Ongoing negotiations became a mainstream story in the sports world after Neficia Collier put WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelberg on blast during an exit interview at the end of September. And we're going to get to some fan reaction on Collier pulling Caitlin Clark's name out of her satchel bag yet again. There's a lot of fans, they're kind of over it. At one point in her passionate tirade, Collier claimed that Engelberg had said to her earlier this year, Caitlin Clark should be grateful she makes $16 million off the court because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything. You know, we've had, about a month to set on that? About a good month to set on that. I'm starting to wonder if that actually was said. I don't know. I'm starting to have some doubts. Neficia Collier, blunt comment about Caitlin Clark's WNBA pay situation speaks volumes. Collier took her sentiment about Clark's WNBA pay one step further when speaking with Glamour magazine for a feature story that was published on October 27. Quote, we are being so grossly almost taken advantage of, it should be illegal, Collier said. The founder of a competitor Unrivaled said. The amount of money that Caitlin Clark has made the league is insane. True statement. And she's getting 0% of it because we have no revenue share. Also a correct statement. She gets less than $80,000 a year, and she's bringing in hundreds of millions of dollars. It's insane. So you at least finally acknowledge y'all all riding Caitlin Clark's back. Not only during games, and not only by tackling her during games, but now you're at least acknowledging she's the person that's driving the whole bus. Interesting. Collier calling attention to a massive gap between what Caitlin Clark makes and what she brings to the WNBA in terms of revenue is only going to increase the pressure on Engelbert and the league office already faced to do their players right. Except a lot of people getting a little tired of Neficia. They are. You see that little headline right there. shamelessly plugging Caitlin Clark's name. NBA players react to Collier leveraging Fever Star's fame to push CBA demands. Yeah, I mean, you need her now. Now you want her. Have y'all come to grips with the idea that the entire media rights deal, the new one, is all because of Miss Clark? Or have y'all grasped that yet? So this goes down here through the statement that I just read to you guys. So, here we go. After what she said, fans revealed their thoughts on the current matter. Nephesia Collier just shamelessly plugging Caitlin's name. I respect it. Are using it. Phee speaking facts. Those fans are mad at a player fighting for others to get paid more, and it would lead to Clark getting paid more, but they're so mad at Collier for calling for their favorite player to get paid. Yeah, that's not exactly what's happening here. All right? I mean, she's using her. She's using her name for her gain and the gain of the rest of the players. Again, where were you going to bat for her while she's getting the bionic elbow put on her last year during games when Angel Reese was giving her a clothesline from hell? When Marina Mabry slammed into her like she was Braun Breaker, hitting a spear during the middle of a game. Did Collier say anything in the Lynx post-game press conference? Question mark. Inquiring minds want to know. Bet you didn't say shit, did you? Quote, remember when Steph White said she was tired of people trying to use Caitlin for their own agendas? Yeah, this would be one of those times. Now they want to talk about Caitlin Clark. Shaking my damn head. Using Caitlin's name again. Unbelievable. It really is. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. I know Collier got a lot of support, including myself, initially. But then you got to really thinking about who it's coming from, where you been this whole time. You own a rival league, and somehow you're the VP of the Players Union, along with Breonna Stewart, who also owns the Competitors League. I mean, why? This ain't what the Joker said, but why so quiet before the last 6 weeks? The fact is, there's a lot of these women. I just wondered, they all hate Caitlin Clark, so many of them. When they go to get that extra money, are they going to give it back to the league? Because they're like, well, we ain't taking it on the back of the white girl. We ain't taking that money. You can keep it. We was building this league, was you? No, I don't think the numbers reflected that. Just calling it like I see it.